Konami probably got a lot of complaints from Karens, let's be honest. Welcome to the table. If you want not just unboxings, but to actually learn something about the most iconic and rare Yu-Gi-Oh cards, hit the subscribe and like buttons below, and welcome to the familia. If not, I'm glad you're here with us, Timmy. Why are you still here with us, Timmy? Now today I'm not only going to show you a graded PSA 9 of the first RYU-KISHIN card Konami ever made, but I'm going to be giving you the rundown on all Japanese and North American RYU-KISHIN cards ever made. Showing you what they looked like, when they released, and what sets they were in. But before that, super quick, for anyone that doesn't know, I just launched a card accessory company known as The Don Vault, at The Don Vault on Instagram. We've got some insane products about to launch, like triple card display acrylic cases, unopened pack display cases, and graded card display cases. So make sure you follow that and stay tuned over on Instagram at The Don Vault. Now, let's jump right in. The very first RYU-KISHIN, which translates to gargoyle in Japanese, by the way, wasn't made by Konami, but by Bandai, and released on October 10th, 1998 in the Bandai 3rd Generation set. For those that don't know, Bandai briefly made Yu-Gi-Oh cards before and even at the same time as Konami was making Yu-Gi-Oh cards, that is, in 1998. But Konami would eventually obtain exclusive rights in early 1999. Bandai cards are very different from Konami cards. They use different artwork, which is why the RYU-KISHIN here looks so different from what we're all used to. And the Bandai cards even had different attack and defense values most of the time. All right, next up is my card, the first Konami release. This beautiful card. Just look at that. Epic looking Ryu. I mean, now this epic looking Ryu was potentially included in the first Yu-Gi-Oh Game Boy game, Duel Monsters, released December 16th, 1998. So only a couple months after the Bandai version released. And 3 random cards would come in each game out of a set of 10. So you weren't guaranteed any card, which made pulling a card you might want extremely difficult. From these video games, you might have to buy multiple video games, etc. Kind of crazy. In terms of graded population, going back to this pop report label that we make over at the Don Vault, you got only 13 graded of this card. There's 7 9s like this and only 2 10s in the world. The second Konami release Ryu would be in Booster 1 on March 1st, 1999. You'll notice there is no card number or Eye of Anubis in the bottom right. The third Konami release would be an EX Starter Box on December 16th, 1999, so 1 year exactly after this card came out. This card, the EX Starter Box card, as far as I know, was exactly the same card that came in Booster 1. As in literally, there is no way to tell them apart. If I'm wrong about that, let me know down below, but that's what I've been able to find. Now, there was an EX Starter Box reprint, and you can tell if the Ryu is from the reprint of EX Starter Box because the text in the bottom right of the reprint card is longer than the first release as seen here. The fourth Konami release would be on June 23rd, 2000 in Booster R1. Booster R1 was a set that contained reprints of cards from Boosters 1, 2, and Starter Box. This time, a card number and Eye of Anubis was present on the card. The fifth Konami release was an EX-R Starter Box on November 23rd, 2000, where again you had a card number and Eye of Anubis. Lastly, the sixth release, but the first and only RYU-KISHIN North American release, was in Starter Deck Kaiba on March 29th, 2002. So why was such an iconic, memorable Kaiba card never printed in another set for North America? Well, we can't know for sure, but if I had to guess, North American cards get the most censoring in my experience. And when you have a card that is literally meant to be a demon, Konami probably got a lot of complaints from Karens, let's be honest, and therefore never printed it again is my guess. So, you know, does it look a little demonic? Sure. You know, is it a little veiny? Yeah, you know, what can I say? American parents are a little sensitive, all right? In Japan, this was totally cool. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you join me again next time at the table. I better see you here. Ciao.